Yo, so in today's video, I've got you guys the top 10 class setups you should be using in Rebirth Island right now. I've been using these a bunch on Twitch, and a lot of people are asking me all the time, what are the classes? So here they are. Make sure to come over to my Twitch, by the way. We stream there 5 days a week, and I always play with followers. So if you want to play, link in the description. Also, subscribe if you guys are new, because we're on the road to 80k, and whenever we do hit 80k, we're going to be doing a 5,000 COD point giveaway. So if you want to enter, just subscribe, notifications on, and comment below saying you want to enter. Let's get into the class setups. So the first class setup is going to be the Cold War AK, which is definitely one of the best long-range assault rifles in the game right now. This thing hits like a truck. It does have a little bit of recoil, I won't lie, but it does hit like a truck. It's very powerful. So you want to use the GRU suppressor, increasing the vertical recoil control, making it nice and accurate, and it's also going to increase the range. You then want to use the RPK barrel, which is pretty much going to do the same thing. It's going to increase the range and the accuracy, decreasing the mobility by a little bit, but it doesn't really matter because it is an assault rifle. Axle 3 times, which is a very clean optic to use. 45 round mag, make sure you're using this magazine and not any of these other ones. I see a lot of people using the 60 fast, and it makes the ADS really slow, so don't use them. Just use the 45 round. It's going to make the ADS quicker, and 45 rounds is plenty of ammo to kill a whole squad. Then the Spetness grip, which is just going to increase the accuracy again, making this as accurate as you can. This right here is the full loadout. Let's get straight into the next one. Right, so the OTS is the next in the video, and this is by far one of my favorite SMGs in the game. The mobility is insane, and the time to kill is also insane as well, definitely up there, and it's one of the best. So let's get into the class. So you want to use the GRU suppressor, increasing the accuracy, and also it suppresses the weapon, increasing the range a little bit as well, which is nice on an SMG. Then the Task Force barrel, which is going to increase the range again. And one of the most important things that this does, it increases the strafe speed. Now, if you don't know what strafe speed is, basically whenever you're in a gunfight and you're moving left to right whilst you're shooting and aiming down the sight, basically it's going to allow you to do this quicker. So you're going to be able to move faster whilst aiming down sight, and it's going to basically throw your enemies off guard a little bit because they're not going to be used to you moving so quick, so they're probably not going to be as accurate. You want to use the skeletal stock, increasing basically the same thing, ADS firing move speed and aim walking movement speed. These are basically strafe speed in a different text, and then sprint fire time as well, which is going to allow you to fire after sprinting a lot quicker, which is definitely going to help you win more gunfights because you're going to be able to get your shot on target before the enemy does. 40 fast mag, which is definitely the best ammo to use, and serpent wrap for the increased ADS time. Full loadout here. Let's get on to the next one. Alright, so the next loadout is going to be the Cooper Carbine SMG / sniper support build. You want to use this with a sniper or like a long range assault rifle, and this thing absolutely fries. So you want to use the MX silencer, increasing the accuracy and the sound suppression. Then you want to use the Cooper custom barrel, which is going to increase the accuracy, and also the fire rate, which is a massive benefit, making that time to kill quicker, etc., making this thing very accurate. Slate reflector is the optic of my choice. You could change the optic if you wanted to, but I feel like the slate reflector is the perfect optic for a sniper support / SMG class for this weapon. Then we have the remove stock, increasing the movement speed, sprint to fire speed, aim down sight speed, making it more of an SMG. And we have the tight grip attachment, increasing the accuracy, fully loaded, increasing the maximum ammo, like starting ammo. So as soon as you get this from your loadout, you're going to have all of your ammo, which is great. Fabric grip for the ADS time, sprint to fire speed, 60 round mag, which is going to increase a lot of stuff. The fire rate, ADS speed, and also the accuracy and the recoil control. This attachment makes this thing a laser beam, trust me. Just stick it on and it changes the whole entire weapon. Lengthened for the increased bullet velocity, and then hand stop for the recoil control and accuracy. That is the full loadout. Let's get straight on to the next one. So we have the Kar98K, the Modern Warfare one, of course. The Vanguard one kind of sucks, but this is the Modern Warfare Kar98K. You probably already know the class up to this because this thing shreds, and it has been a dominant sniper for literally like ever. It's not changed. So monolithic suppressor, 27-inch barrel, tac laser for the ADS, sniper scope, and then precision comb for the aiming stability to be a little bit more accurate. Or if you want faster ADS, you can use the sport comb. It's up to you. More accuracy or more ADS, you pick. For a pretty underrated class, I feel the Growl right now is honestly crazy good. It's got very low recoil, very good range, good mobility as well. So even if you need to use it at like a medium or close range, it can work pretty well. And the iron sights on this thing are really nice too. So let's get into the class. Alright, so we have the monolithic suppressor for the damage range, sound suppression, Archangel barrel, which is going to give you those really nice iron sights, and also the recoil control and damage range. Tac laser for the increased ADS time and the aiming stability, so you can be a little bit more accurate. And then the commando foregrip for the accuracy, and the 60 round mags for 60 rounds. I see some people use the 50. There's no point. Just stick the 60 on. There's literally no point. 60 has a tiny bit slower mobility, but there's literally no point in using the 50. Just stick on the 60. It's literally hardly a change. I'm going to be rocking with the MP40. The MP40 is amazing. I love this class so much. This is one of my favorite SMGs in the game right now. Let's get straight into this. So we have the recoil booster increasing the fire rate, then the short barrel, which is the secret attachment, which is going to completely change this weapon. It increases the damage range and the limb damage. Slate reflector, or you can use any optic of your choice really. Sometimes I like to use the iron sights at the bottom, or maybe the Model 47. Up to you really what sight you use. The folding stock increasing sprint fire speed, movement speed. Brace increasing the recoil control, and then quick for the sprint speed. Stippled grip tape for the accuracy. 45 round mag for the recoil control, movement speed, ADS and fire rate. This thing does a lot for this weapon. And then hollow point for the limb damage and the skeletal underbarrel for the increased ADS time. Full loadout is right here. Let's get straight on to the next one. I've been loving this thing lately. This thing has a really nice hip fire accuracy, and it kills pretty quickly as well at very close proximity. You do have to be at pretty close, like you'd have to be pretty close, and it does, it performs nicely. Anything past like 20 meters, it's a little bit weak, but at close range, this thing dominates. So we have the subsonic integral suppressor for the ADS speed and all that kind of stuff. 5 milliwatt laser and the Merc foregrip for the increased recoil control and hip fire accuracy. And then we have the collapsible stock for the mobility, increasing the movement speed and the ADS, and the 45 round mags as well. Full loadout is here. Nice and simple. I'm not going to talk about it too much. You guys already probably know about this loadout. Let's go on to the next one. Next up, we're going to be having the new Vargo 52. Well, I say new, but it's kind of old now. Not many people have it unlocked though, so if you do want to unlock this, I do have a video on my YouTube channel how to unlock it. So just check out my previous videos and it's probably going to be there. But this is a very good assault rifle and you should definitely unlock it if you haven't yet. So let's get into the attachments. You want to use the Grew Suppressor for the accuracy and the range, the Task Force Barrel for the accuracy and the range as well. Axle 3 times, which is the best optic for the Cold War assault rifles at long range. Spetness grip for the recoil control, and then the 60 round magazine, or if you want a little bit faster ADS time, you can use the 45. But yeah, that's the full loadout. Trust me, give it a go. Very accurate, very quick time to kill, very good at range as well. Try it out, trust me. Next up, XM4. This thing is crazy good, probably one of my favorite assault rifles right now. Now, you guys have probably noticed a big like thing in this video. All of the long-range assault rifles I've mentioned are all Cold War assault rifles, because honestly, the Vanguard assault rifles for long range just don't hit as good as the Cold War ones do. But the XM4, out of all of them, is most probably my favorite. Let's get into the class. So you want to use the Agency Suppressor for the accuracy and range. Task Force accuracy and range. It's pretty much the same as every other build, I'm not going to lie. Axle arms 3 times. Field Agent for the recoil control. And then the 60 round magazine. Now on this one, I really do recommend using the 60 round magazine because the fire rate is really quick. So you do have to, like, if you use the 45 round on this one, there's not really any point because you're going to have to reload a lot with this weapon because the fire rate's really quick. So use the 60 round mag on this one and you guys are going to be good. That's the loadout. Let's get into the next one. Okay, so the final weapon in this video is going to be the OWEN gun, which is probably up there with my favorite SMGs at the moment. I'm not sure which one I prefer out of the OWEN gun or the MP40, but they're both amazing. So let's get into the class setup. For booster, increasing the fire rate, you pretty much want to use this on every Vanguard SMG. Then we have the rapid barrel, increasing the fire rate as well. The slate reflector, which is probably one of the best sights to use. You could use the Model 47 sight as well if you want. It's up to you what sight you use. Remove stock, increasing the mobility. Acrobatic and quick, increasing the mobility as well. Then we have fabric grip, increasing the mobility again. Skeletal stock, increasing the mobility again. and then the 72 round drum and the hollow point attachment. Now, this weapon does have a lot of recoil, I'm not going to lie to you guys, so if you want to increase the recoil, if you use it and you think it has a bit too much recoil, swap the underbarrel with hand stop, swap the rear grip with stippled grip, and swap the perk with brace, and you'll have a much more accurate build. So you could use the first build I showed for mobility, which is really, really good, but it does have recoil, and then you could use this build for mobility, but a bit less, but it does have a better accuracy. So it's up to you. That's the loadout. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.